Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happen to be watching this Risco and Osaka coming at you with some more Risk of Rain 2. Oh my god, Umberkin, you're like right up there in the chat. I screwed up the title. I gotta fix this. Give me 1 second. Umberkin, I hope you are doing excessively well today. That life is treating you with all kindness as you deserve. Realize life is very life-shaped for a lot of people recently, but hopefully... There we go. Alright, let's get that in there. I don't know how I keep on, like, not putting in the new title, because apparently I'm dumb. And it also hasn't... Oh, probably hasn't updated my title because I haven't refreshed the page. Too much sun, not a vampire, but otherwise fine. I mean, it's okay to be a vampire. Like, how okay that it might be, because, you know, you're living off... It didn't update my title at all. I don't know why it did not do that. Because you are, like, living off the lifeblood of other folks if you're all vampirish. But, you know, still, I respect... The vampires. They seem, you know, relatively decent folks. That's probably because I spent like my teenage years just loving Clan Malkavian. So, I mean, White Wolf has a lot to answer for. An awful lot to answer for. What are we gonna do? I don't know if Kronos is going to drop in. I hope that Kronos does drop in. But I know that he was really tired yesterday. And it's certainly possible he may be really tired today. But we'll have our fingers crossed, because I know Kronos is our resident Risk of Rain 2 guru. And we can always use all the help that we could possibly get. Osu! Hirunda! How you doing, yo? Is life treating you well, I hope? Where do we go? Oh, sweet child of mine. Definitely not Rex, because we're terrible with Rex. I mean, Acrid? Acrid is good. But really we're just hoping that the Rally Point Delta shows up as the first mission. Because there is that chest we have to unlock. I'm doing okay, although uni is still a thing. So, I guess that means that, like, your uni's not closed down? But VR is also a thing. Well, I'm glad that you've got your VR. It's always pleasant. Now, I'm noticing a distinct lack of enemies, and I'm kind of okay with that. Because I kind of forget how to play Acrid well. Jump, Acrid, and go! Alright, you have got to go away. Thank you. There we go. See, that was easy enough. Famous Twitch streamer Visco Waffles just went live. Am I famous? I don't feel famous. We're just killing these kabutops, that's all. We're doing classes via video and voice chat and whatnot. Ah, gotcha. That makes me feel a little bit less worried. Hirunda, that's really sweet. Thank you. I will do my best to earn this fame. There's a shaft of light, but I'm not seeing what I need to be seeing. Could you just give me money? Oh, I don't want to freeze. I froze. That's okay. Now, if I recall correctly, we do need to worry about burning. Because Acrid is a very close range character. And the burninating could kill us. Give me that dagger. I don't know if my laptop would be well equipped to actually do like a video class or having to do a lot of video conferences. Like, why? But also, why are all of you here? I mean, not you as in the chat. I mean, you as in these flaming skulls. Because I didn't order flaming skulls. Maybe it's like a special deal. Like, order a shot of whiskey and also get many flaming skulls. I mean, it could be. Now, we still need one of these... Oh, I can't do that. I can killinate these things, though, so that's... You know, you want to kind of killinate stuff as much as possible in Risk Rain 2. It's usually a good strat. I want to get item X and item Y and item Z, and that'll, like, win him the game, and I think it's a lot simpler than that. I think you just, like, killinate stuff. Ludo! Oh, Acrid is so much fun. Like, honestly, I really dig on Acrid's playstyle. I have no idea how we actually unlock Acrid, because I forget things almost immediately, but Acrid is like just a lot of fun. Are you not dead yet? Everything keeps trying to kill me. I think that's very rude, actually. I think everything should not be trying to kill me. It's a lot to ask, I know, when we're on Hell World, but at the same time, where is my teleporter? That's really the big question. The question on everyone's lips is, why is Elon Musk such a dumbass? But also, where is my teleporter? That's the other question. Gee, right, I gotta jump on things. Like the Hulk, basically. Acrid is like just a little baby Hulk that spreads disease everywhere she goes. So, like a squirrel. Very squirrel-esque. Where's my effing teleporter? I do see red sparklies. That's usually a sign. Ooh. What do you have for me? Oh, you have gasoline. Do you have gasoline? On the update, this stage can be... Oh, no. This is, we're doing a prismatic trial. Because I was trying to cheese, Rally Point Delta as stage 1. So the prismatic trials are kind of like the daily trials in Isaac, where it's set, like, for everybody. But the actual stage themselves are randomized per trial. What? Are the red sparklies pointing me over there? Kronos! Kronos, how are you doing? Are you Genki? Are you healthy? And don't ever worry about having to sleep. Like, honest to God. If you gotta take a night off, please do. Honestly, yeah, Ludo, I mean, I think that probably sums up the issue of Musk. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, here are all the red sparklies, but where, oh where? Oh, lovely, lovely. Crowbars, I love you. Where is my teleporter? Kronos, they deny me my teleporter. The plan was to have a short nap and wake up 29 minutes before the stream. What do you mean it's 8 a.m.? Mood? very much. Oh, that's a teleporter. There we go. Can we actually, like, set it off? Cool. No. I cannot. Thank you. Greater wisps? What is this crap? This crap is gonna kill me, I think. That's what this crap is. Hold on a second. Let's run away. Amo. Just run away. Discretion, as they say, is the better part of valor. I think cowards say that, but I'm a coward, so... I didn't expect them to be quite as beefy as they clearly are. So we're just gonna kite them over someplace. Go away. Thank you. Could you just maybe, like, just die? It's a huge ask, I know. Crumbs? Here they diddy come. Oh god. Oh, Piffle! Run away! Oh! Gosh, I didn't realize that was a wall. Risk of Rain 2 is half off on PS4. I saw that. And to anybody who doesn't have Risk of Rain on PS4, or whatever you play Risk of Rain on, snap that up, because it's good. Also Kronos! And not Kronos, I mean Haivu! Hi, brain. I don't know what's happened to my brain. My brain is just like... It's basically taking a vacay. I'd take the plunge and buy it, but... Online requires Plus, which is... Yeah. Well, I mean, you've got it on PC, so... I was going to say that, and then I just remembered that I have Binding of Isaac on 3 different systems, so, you do you, basically, is what we're gonna go with here. Hive, I hope your day is going lovely, as always. That Madi continues to fill you with joy. The joy filling is important, I feel. Alright, now my controller is getting kind of wonky. The idea was the off chance that I'd join a stream session every now and then. You would always be welcome as the Wi-Fi connection allows you to be. But I can understand not wanting to pay the extra money for the PS Plus. Or PSN? PS... Whatever the PS thing is called. I mean, it works for me because it gives me cloud saves, which has saved my LBP profile a number of times. And I didn't think I was going to hit that wisp. I've Risk of Rain 2 on my Steam wish list, so whenever it's on sale, I'll get it. I recommend it, Hirunda. I honestly do. There's a lot of games where I feel like I have to temper my recommendations, but I've been very impressed with Risk of Rain 2. A lot more than I thought I was going to be from the first screenshots. I spent the day doodling my characters. I mean, that sounds like a nice day, though. And I've been liking your doodles so far. Come here. Slimurian. thinks it's all cool and shit. It ain't cool, it ain't nothing. Also, Wisp. Thank you. I'm having an extremely low energy day. I understand that feeling, Ludo. Has something come up recently that's kind of sucked away all your spoons? Or is it just the variance of life? I really don't like the RNG on life, by the way. I'm kind of tired of it, and I think we need that reprogrammed. Because it keeps on spitting up garbage, and that doesn't seem fair at all. Yeah, I'll open this chest. Also, you are a damage chest, and I want you. Neat! Life is extremely energy sucking recently. There's no question about that. And kind of like what I was saying to Kronos a little bit before, but you know, if you've got to take some time to just rest up and get energy back, like, it's super understandable. Blast shower. Cleanse all negative effects. Like, that doesn't really seem useful. Beetle Queen! You know what I mean. Queenie. Now, if I recall correctly, Beetle Queen does have that close-up attack. So we're gonna want to just kill as fast as possible. Oh, shnikes! Excuse me, but we were at full health, and then we, like, just died. What? Kinda, yeah, realizing I'll have to move because of my dust allergy, and my country ending lockdown before we reach 0 new cases a day. Kronos, yes, I guess it is. And Ludo, that clearly, obviously sucks, but is moving a difficult option for you right now? At least, like, logistically or monetarily? I mean, moving is always a big giant pain in the ass, and I hate it. But I could also see how living with a dust allergy in a place that's aggravating it could be pretty rough. Why did I do that? That was dumb. Alright, let's farm up some stuffs. And we're not gonna die like we died before. Crystal, turtle, shield. I mean, they all kind of suck. Once you understand Beetle Queen's visual cues, you can jump just before she fires, because she'll shoot upwards instead. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Donate to the Newt Gods! Newt Gods! Not Newt Rockney. Like, that's a completely different god. Yeah. Oh wait, there was already blue orb? I totally didn't notice that. Because Corona and because of my depth, it's gonna be hard to find an apartment. Oh, okay. Not depth. Sorry, I was trying to parse out. Is there any kind of, like, apartment finding assistance that you can use? Oh, missiles! If you activate a new altar and the blue orb appears message does not show up, it means it already exists. Huh? Okay. I will keep that in mind. I don't need your stun grenades. How does this help me? Not at all, basically. Well, I hope that you can turn up something, Ludo. I well know the feeling of being unstable insofar as your living conditions, and how that can really add in a lot of extra stress onto your life. Excuse me, Claymans? Not Clay Aitkins. That's completely different. The easiest way to check is to check the feed is to use the ping function, which I believe is the touchpad. Ooh. Okay. More stun grenades. I don't need your stun grenades. I don't need your war machines. In these uncertain times, as the advertisements from big companies like to say. Now, I do appreciate the fact that I basically never watch TV anymore, which of course kind of stitches me up as far as like knowing what's going on in the world, but on the other hand it means that I don't have to see any of those advertisements, because I think they would drive me right up the effing wall. Ah, there we are. I was looking for you. Stupid Greater Wisp. Why you gotta be wisping it up like that? Jerkbait? Oh crap. Oh bugger. Oh crap. Okay, we're not dead. We're totally dead. I don't watch it either, but the YouTube ads on mobile still get me, sadly. Gotcha. I'll gap from the stream early. Gotta wake up tomorrow and I want my Z's. Hidunda, thank you so much for dropping by. And please, by all means, get all the Z's that you need. And on the off chance that you ever go to England, get all the Z's that you need as well. But not the zombie Z's, the other Z's, the alphabet Z's. But yes, please sleep well. Today is Thursday? Today is effing Thursday. How did that happen? I call shenanigans. Thank you, Hirunda. I will do my best. Although it's already 8:30 over here, so there's like not that much of the day left. A wizard... these wizards, they need to be stopped. We need to have... the Technomancers Guild to stop these wizards from making the day Thursday. I mean, of course, then the Technomancers will get all evil, and they'll split off into different factions, and then we'll have to fight them, and some of them will become Nefandi, and I don't even really know where the meta plot went with Mage, because it's been like a long time. All I know is the Void Engineers are pretty cool, and I think they hooked up with the Aetherites. And oh god, it's been like forever, basically. Chronos Umberkin kind of like snagged your first spot in chat. I was surprised. You're gonna have to have like a match of the century between the two of you. How does the Omnisaya play into that? I was procuring a sandwich. No excuses necessary, Kronos. And Ludo, wait, Omnisaya is that Warhammer 40k? Because I was never, like, super conversant with mage lore. Okay, that would explain it. I was like, I kind of sort of know mage, but I don't remember an Omnisaya. Today in a Risk of Rain 2 session, I might have gotten everybody killed. They probably deserved it. I'm sure at some point they said something unkind about somebody's mother, and therefore were deserving death. I think that's a perfectly cromulent way to handle that situation, Ludo. My mage lore is largely forgotten, along with like most of the other White Wolf lore that I knew at one point. A friend stacked an ungodly amount of will-o-wisps, meaning the explosion reaches the entire map. Oh god. I could see how that might be a bit of a problem. I got a Queen's Gland, which summons Beetle Guard. Right. Queen's Gland is pretty awesome, by the way. I definitely want this Gasahol. Oh, crumbs! I didn't want to go freezy like that. At first I was like, yeah, this is fine. But then I realized, wait, if his doppelganger kills this thing, then we're dead. Whoopsies. It was a whoopsies moment, I'm gonna guess. Where is our teleporter? I mean, I can see the red sparkles. But... oh god! Hello, dumb. I just completely missed it because I'm foolish, and it was halfway buried in the ground. You know, as teleporters often seem to be. Now, what I would like is for everything to explode in a shower of furious gibs. But I've got the feeling I'm not going to get that. So we should probably run. You know, just a little bit. Just a jog, basically. Oh! That's an important thing to know. I have to sneeze. That was the weirdest sneeze I think I've ever done in my life. I kind of don't know how I feel about that, honestly. Oh, shnikes. Oh, crap. No, we're gonna die. We're totally gonna die. God bless it. You can trick its trajectory to jump by using L1 to jump over it. I will recall that the next time. By the way, we are playing on Rainstorm and not on Drizzle. I kind of want to work my my skills up a little bit. But I am going to pause just for like a moment, grab myself a cigarette, a little bit of water, and probably sneeze again, and maybe some whiskey. But I'll be right back. And we are back. That is why the bosses are whooping me so hard. Let's see, what else did I miss? I can never play on Rainstorm with a controller, to be honest. One of these days, and we talked about this before, but one of these days I'll learn to use like a keyboard and mouse, but that day is, well, I mean, I'm playing on PS4, so that's not going to help. But yeah, when we caught dead with a controller on Artificer, though, it can't be done by mere mortals. Yeah, that disappoints me an awful lot, actually, Kronos, because I like Artificer conceptually. I think she's a pretty neat character, but not being able to have access to her full moveset is kind of a problem. Now, I don't know about wherever y'all are, but over here, the moon is like blindingly bright and exceedingly beautiful. And I looked at the moon, which, according to Local 58, is a bad idea, but I went and did it anyway. Also, Shrine of the Mountain is probably a terrible idea for us, but, you know, we'll just do that. Oh god. Why am I getting my butt kicked so bad? I just pretend that we're in the times when she didn't have hover ability. Well, I mean, she probably, like, hasn't leveled up yet. I'm spitting on you. Kazi! Yo, how you doing, yo? We're just loping around here as this, this big monster beast. And everything is trying to kill me. Because that's, you know, like the way of the world, basically. Do okay, I need something to listen to while I work on stuff. Well, I'm glad that I can be that thing. And you get whatever work done that you need to do. I did want to ask you a question though, Kazi. Because it's kind of like one of those memory issues. Now, you were talking about the Silent Hill 2 like translation stuff. And if I remember correctly, which there's every chance that I don't, but I thought the J-side version of Silent Hill 2 did have the like English language as an option. Because I remember being really surprised about that. I know that 3 and 4 did, because I didn't have a chance to play 3 and 4 in the States. Check. Cool. And I promise not to discuss Killzone lore or Hellraiser 2 while you're listening, Cassie. There's, you're always welcome to discuss Hellraiser 2. It's a lot. Hellraiser 2 is a lot. Certainly some mileage could be gotten out of that. Thank you, Crowbar. We will surely survive now. Oh, that reminds me, to Kronos. Because Kronos, I know that you are a lover of the JoJo. And I know some folks in Kazi's manga channel. I think it's what it's called, Anime, Manga, and Comics. Some of those folks are also lovers of the JoJo. So if you need to get your JoJo lovin' on, you might want to hit up some of those folks. I'm sure they would indulge you. Probably more than you could possibly hope for. There's no official Japanese translation of the main menus. I actually had to dig in interviews from 2003 for the official transcripts. Oh god, it's the Vagrant again? That is so weird. To put it in perspective, I'm now searching deinstitutionalization and psychiatric scandals and unethical experimentation and political uses of psychiatric diagnoses. So yeah, lots of stuff to dig into with Hellraiser 2. Definitely. Now, Hellraiser 2 was... I'm trying to think what year Hellraiser 2 was. it was definitely post-Reagan. Because a lot of the US deinstitutionalization was done during the Reagan years. I know because Daw kind of had to deal with a lot of that stuff. So... See, Kronos, you've got like all your bases covered. So it wouldn't surprise me if there wasn't at least a little bit of that in the back of the mind, Hive. Also, finding out that there was no, like, official Japanese translation of the Silent Hill 2 menus makes me feel really weird. I know it's just my memory playing tricksy buggers on me, but it's definitely like a weird feeling. With the Japanese version, you could change everything to English. Okay, good. Alright, so my memory hasn't completely broken. Oh, that was a bad idea. That was a terrible idea. We're at 4 health. It's so bizarre because it's a constant throughout the entire series. Right. And actually, like, when I first got to Japan, like, I'm sure I've told this story before. When I first got to Osaka, and I thought that was like a Konami thing, I didn't really... Like, it didn't really twig in my brain that it might be just for one game series. But I did end up going to a PtaER video store, and they actually opened up a case of, like, the actual box of Metal Gear Solid 3 to check if it also had English options in it. It did not. My only excuse is that I was extremely drunk at the time. That's a terrible excuse, but it is in fact an excuse. Kittens! Yo! How you doing? I hope that your life is treating you with respect. Hopefully not too much stress. Also, we have all these claymans. Oh god. Silent Hill and a few others seem to be outliers from the brief research I did today. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of what I remember from that time. And, like, all the stuff I played on PS2, except for the Silent Hill stuff, was full Japanese. On PS3, it started to slide into, like, a mix, where sometimes, like, with Capcom's, Street Fighter 4, I want to say? I'd have to check, but I think it was Street Fighter 4. They had options for English voices, but no menu options. Like, the menus themselves, they stayed in Japanese the entire time. BlazBlue, I think, as well, was like that. But then you had things like Resident Evil 5 and 6 were fully localized following your system settings. Like, it wasn't an option in a menu. It just, like, booted it up that way. So it's kind of all over the map. Disgaea 5 on PS4 is full Japanese, no English options. Disgaea 5 on Switch localizes to your language settings. So it's weird. Sorry I missed the stream yesterday. I was sleeping till 4 p.m. Kittens, don't worry. I mean, I'll probably say this a billion times, but y'all's health and lives are more important than stopping into the stream. Like, I'm always super happy when folks drop in, but if you need sleep, if you've got appointments, if you just want a night that's not listening to my dulcet tones, although I can't imagine why that would be. I could totally imagine why that would be, by the way. That was just a joke. By all means, please don't worry about missing a stream. It's not a thing at all. I'm totally going to be weak and go down to drizzle because I'm doing terrible at rainstorm. There's so much inconsistency regarding this that I wanted to ask other people because I'm so stressed out about making even the smallest mistakes. Dig it? I 100% dig it, Kazi. And I'm glad that I was hopefully able to help you out. But it is, like, incredibly, stupidly inconsistent. Especially considering, like, where we are now in, like, as far as digital media. I remember, what was the game's name? Helldivers. I think that was what it was called. I didn't really play very much of it, but it was like the first game I picked up for free on PS Plus. And it's not a Japanese produced game. So I just figured that it would be, you know, localized in English, like just as a basic. And it was fully in Japanese, like with no English options. And I actually emailed customer support because I was wondering if I was not finding something in the menus, like, because my reading ability is so-so. It's not great. I miss things. And they got, the company actually got back in touch with me. They were very, very cool about it. They're very nice about it. And they were like, yeah, that wasn't really our choice. That was just the version that they wanted up on the J-Side store. And we don't have any way to patch in the localization for that version. Which is, like, bizarre. Because obviously the localization exists, because, you know, that was the first language of the game, but yeah, I don't know. It was really not intentional. My mum had to come and wake me, otherwise I would have slept longer. The rules are made up and nothing matters. That, like, if you wanted, like, a tagline for the world right now, Kazi, I think that would be 100% it. Because that's been like the last 10 years for me. If they're already a poison, no excuse, poison them again. That's a good rule of thumb, Kronos, basically. Like, if you have a problem, hit it with a brick. If the brick doesn't work, poison it. And if the poison doesn't work, poison it again. Although, I'll be honest, the poisoning in movies is one of the creepier ways of dying, and I hate it. Like the whole bit in The Sixth Sense, where they got the girl that's been killed by her mom because she's got, what's it called? Munchausen's by proxy. And she's been poisoned, like her mom's been dumping rat poisoning in her food. And the ghost is kind of like throwing up. I hated that. The bit in Ghost Ship as well, where they've fed the passengers rat poison, and they're just kind of like, you know, they're dying of poison. Yeah, I did not like that. Not one bit. I don't know why that would be like a trigger for me, considering all the other shenanigans that horror movies get up to, but it seems to be. If the brick is being unruly, hit it with another brick. This is true advice. Like, this is life advice. And why I think it's so important that y'all share this life advice in chat, because a lot of folks don't recognize little rules like this, but they're truly rules for living. Sometimes these bricks, you know, they can get kind of lippy. You're all like, come on, brick. Like, we're gonna get the system right now. And the brick's like, I don't feel like it, mate. And you just gotta show that brick what's boss. You won't believe this brick life hack. I want to life hack everything with bricks. They have a very forgiving heft to them. Brickologists hate her. I want y'all to know that y'all make my day. Like, straight up and honest to God. I always feel bad when, like, I'm so messed up that I can't stream because I just fell off a cliff. The streams, like, this just always brings a smile to my face. Jake just found a package of normal Calorie Mate that has been in our basement for years, but apparently doesn't expire for another 2 years. The Calorie Mate. I mean, I think the Calorie Mate could double as a brick. Now, where are our red sparklies? Because we should have some red sparklies around here somewhere. Honestly, like, if they were true doomsday preppers, they would have a case of Calorie Mate. See, it does double duty. Food / weaponry. You can't really argue with something like that. But things keep on trying to kill me. This first and distant route is kind of a pain. It's a cool looking place, but it's still a major pain. Like, getting around it is definitely a pain in the bum. Okay, I need all of that stuff to not do that anymore. I have no idea where I'm going. It's... Wait, but I thought the gunner drones couldn't move? I thought they were very sad. I mean, I'll take your advice because I trust you, but... Do you have legs, gunner drone? You have legs. Why do you not move? Oh, buggery. Well, fine then. I guess we'll... It's retail therapy. I was feeling kind of manky, and I just wanted to have... I wanted the experience of buying some kind of kill machine. No matter what, really. We did see a gunner drone, though. Now, where was that hiding? That's a gunner turret. That's... No, that's also surplus to needs. I think we've lost it. And by it, I mean the gunner drone, not like the plot or anything like that. Stone Titan, you are my favorite. I love you so much. Because we can get, like, right up on your ass. We could totally eat this ass. And you can't do nothing to us. Because all your moves proc at long range. Don't you feel silly now, Stone Titan? Who's laughing now, Mama Jama? I wish I had the eat ass remote. I mean, it's really quite useful. There's no telling when you might just need to suddenly eat ass. Be riding a bus someday. You know, just riding the bus, not doing anything fancy. And then the need is upon you. The need for ass eating. And you can't deny it. But you're on a bus, and that's like a public space, and there's consent issues, and it just might not be something that a lot of people want to see. But if you had the eat ass emote, that would just completely fulfill those needs. Your ass eating would be handled. It would be sorted. I think everybody should get the eat ass emote. Like, it should be part of the standard kit. But I'm a radical, so, like, I know my political ideas don't have a lot of reach. Neural is super useful for rainstorm and above. Well, I mean, that's not us. You know, just not recently. But as we were saying, I don't even know the words that are coming out of my mouth. My mouth parts are just flapping. Neural is good on Drizzle too, but it's just that Drizzle's HP regen is already inherently high. Thank dogs. On account of otherwise we would die all the time. Now, I think what we need to do here, I think what the plan is that we basically have to kill everything. I'm not sure, like, I'm gonna have to workshop that a little bit, but I'm thinking the plan is slaughter. And as we know, you can't spell laughter without slaughter. Or, well, no, wait, hold on, it's the other way around. You can't spell slaughter without laughter. Fudge. The bit is gone. It slipped from my fingers like time. No, I don't want to open the lunar portal. Or maybe I do. Well, the moment is gone. We've missed our chance. Take that, lunar portal. Oh, it's a pod. It's not a portal. Hi. Clearly it's time for me to get new glasses. I guess like 5 or 7 years is probably beyond the recommended. Corpse Blossom. I forgot what Corpse Blossom does, but we'll take it anyways. Ah! Okay, I gotcha. Auntie Twisted, who is pleasantly twisted on Twitters, but I think she spells it. How does she spell it? WZTZ? No, that's not right. I'll check it later, but she was saying that she should probably get a new pair of glasses every 2 years. I realize I haven't had my eyes tested in over a decade. Oops. Right, like that's like totally me. Kittens. There's like this part of me that's like, well, if the thing is not broken, then we don't need to buy a new copy of Thing. And that's like for whatever, pants, shoes. Just use them until they break. And my glasses are still not broken. Ergo, it's not time to get new glasses in my brain. Which is stupid. But I still do it. I had my eyes tested again, but they are friggin' 20/20 plus. Aren't we fancy pants, Ludo? Some of us are blind. I mean, not actually blind, but probably legally blind. Like, I couldn't operate heavy machinery or drive, which is technically operating heavy machinery without some kind of corrective lenses on. I don't know if I could get home from the bar without corrective lenses on. Wait, you're fancy looking. What are you? What are you? Oh, you're just a copy machine, but you're green. The worst thing is the last time I had them tested, they gave me glasses, but said glasses didn't seem to help me at all. That's bizarre. Is it because you're eating lots of carrots? Because me grandmom told me that the carrots were necessary for the eyesight. That's weird. Shrine of the Mountain? F yeah. I'll totally do Shrine of the Mountain. I did not really come to the love of the joy of carrots until it was probably far too late. Ah! I got you, Kronos. But since we've already got the gigantic knurl, we probably don't need to swap it for the gigantic knurl. Volcanic egg. Transform into a speeding demonic fire, a draconic fireball, and something, I don't know. I do like carrots an awful lot, but it took a bit for me to get there. Now broccoli. Broccoli I was down with from day one. I am a big fan of the brocs. Is there any algorithm to which items you lose when you use an item printer? That's actually a really good question. The broc is so good. I wish either of my recipes actually called for broccoli, but I don't think it would work. But I do love it. Fireworks! Oh, sawed off vagrant. Oh my god, sawed off double vagrant. I didn't notice you. That's a lot of vagrant action. You can have broc as a side dish to almost anything, to be honest. That is true, but that would require me to cook more than one thing at any given time. Once I've got the sauce slash curry set, that's basically all I do. I remember that, Kronos. I just kind of forgot it in the instant. Or maybe I thought that the game had forgotten it. I envy you your broc, kittens. I hope that it is delish. If I go all out, I have like 3 things cooking and something in the oven. The funny thing is, like, I've actually got the time to do something like that now. But I'm so in the habit of, like, save money cooking that it doesn't even occur to me. Why does everything want to kill me, though? I mean, I don't recall doing anything to deserve this death that's been meted out to me. Ha! At least one good thing this map is good for. But also, like, oh god, could you just die? I think that would be pretty ginchy. I eat tons of veggies, kittens. Like, I honestly do. My sauces are about 90% veggie. That is kind of the one good thing about having a previously vegetarian diet, is that, like, cooking with an overabundance of veggies is pretty normal. Rabbitsu! How you doing? I hope that life is treating you famously. It does though, doesn't it, Kronos? Like, everything from the soundtrack is pretty rockin'. Why did I jump? I can't, like, Hulkamaniac all the way up there. Thank you. What a jerk that thing was. I'm telling you. Oh, double infusion. How wonderful. Actually, pretty wonderful. But still, I'm okay, I think. My butt hurts from working on my computer. Too much sitting in one day? You gotta get one of those, the whatchamacallits. Those, like, donut pillows. I have no idea if those actually help, but they're like a staple of any airline trip, so I don't know why an inflatable donut would be better for your bum than, say, just a pillow. I mean, I guess they must work. Unless it's some kind of drainage thing. Although if that's the case, you've probably got bigger problems than just a painful butt. Look at all these little men's trying to kill me. I mean, just clearly rude. Wait, don't you mean those neck braces? The hemorrhoid pillows are the ones that I mean. Yeah, the little, like, the neck braces are more of a, like a horseshoe. There we go. Oh, 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 oh. I almost ran right by you. Wouldn't that have been foolish? I don't know if they actually do, Ludo, or if this is just like my brain meats saying that this is a thing that is. Because honestly, either of those is 100% possible. L2's hitbox is slightly bigger than what it lets on. Okay. Also, we got the happiest mask, which is pretty rockin'. Last time I was on a plane, I ended up sleeping on a giant Agretzko head. It was good. Yeah, it actually does sound pretty good. Now, I thought we were supposed to summon an angry ghost, and yet I'm noticing a distinct lack of angry ghosties. Oh, really? I mean, that sucks. Oh my god, that looks so cool though. My ghosty claymans, you are so ethereal. I bought her at Barnes & Noble's and she was my friend the whole trip. Also, I think I missed something about arthritis. Donut cushions and stuff like that. I get pains in my knees. I got a pseudo-arthritis, I think. Oh, that sucks, yo. I mean, I guess a pseudo-arthritis is slightly better than a real arthritis, but it sounds like the effect is largely the same. And a 7% chance for procking is trash. And I'm not going to yell at the devs because too many people yell at devs these days, but really though, 7%? Ghost lasts for 30 seconds but might last slightly longer if healed. Now we did find a teleporter, but I kinda wanna bulk up. I don't think I've got 57 Leaf Clover unlocked anymore. Or unlocked yet, I guess would be the right way to put that. There's still like a bunch of stuff that I haven't unlocked, so like all the challenge stuff basically is still waiting for me. What is procking, I ask? Having played at least 10 games that have that word. Basically the chance in which certain items and effects activate. Yes. Like if some effect is activating, then it's procking. I don't know where it comes from. I mean, I picked it up from Northern Lion, but I'm pretty sure that he picked it up from someplace else. Oh, it's a sticky bomb. There's actually a hidden mechanic called proc coefficient, in which certain attacks have a smaller proc chance than others. Oh wow. See? Learning all sorts of new things. And that's not even like the snarky learning. That's like actually learning new things. Bison! Hey Bison, it's not Tuesday anymore. That means I totally get to kill your ass? I heard that Tuesday is the Bison Day for the ladies. I might be wrong about that though. It's trying to combat. I don't care about that. It's the snarty learning. We could all learn a little bit of snartiness. We could benefit from that, I think. I still feel like I want to pick up more snart-ease. Or is it snartlish? I'm not sure. The language of the snart. Mostly because whenever I see the Hemlo in Kazi's Discord, I always think of Hemlo's Sweet Chariot coming forth to carry me home. But I don't know how I would render that in Snart. Smarfgo College becomes smarter. Commando's primary attack is a proc chance of 1.0, and Multi's nail gun is a proc chance of 0.4. That means the nail gun will statistically activate item effects less. Huh. That is really cool. Also, Magma Worm, could you like show up someplace that I could actually effing hit you? Because that would be cool. I mean, really though. What are you doing over there, Magma Worm? That's not gonna help anybody. Magma Worm's just goofy. This track also, as the kids might say, is a banger. I'm not sure if the kids would actually say that, but I'm gonna say it. Magma Worm, I'm really starting to lose my shit here. It's just having a fun time. Magma Worm's out there like, I'm just gonna flop back and forth. I'm just gonna party. I don't care. Magma Worm doesn't care. Very self-absorbed is the Magma Worm. This track reminds me... this is the track that reminds me of 2016 Doom OST. I could see it. I could definitely see it. Oh, that is just rude, Magma Worm. You're just like gonna pop up behind my back? Please, just come here. It's not asking much. There, thank you. Magma Worm? More like Smegma Worm. Yes. We'll go with that, kittens. I mean, it's definitely a cursed sentence, but... somebody has to say it sometimes. Sometimes these words that come out of our mouths, they're like required. It's like a sacrifice to the gods. Of Smegma, I guess? Glasses have a 10% chance to activate, so since Nailgun has a proc of 0.4, Glasses is actually a 4% chance to activate on hit. That's pretty wild. God, this thing is just like, it's just goofing off. It's like, I don't care about this boss fight. I'm just gonna do me. I'm gonna be me. It's so cheerful looking. I feel bad that we gotta kill it. Except that's totally required. But maybe if we could have like an AU fanfic comic where Acrid and Magma Worm are just like kicking it. They're kicking it, wicking it. Just chilling out on a beach somewhere. Acrid would have all 4 pairs of glasses on. Please, dear heart, love a dove. Where are you? It died. It just died. No reason. The Leptin Daisy periodically release a healing nova during the teleporter event. The gunner turn killed it? I love your dedication to the bit, kittens. Magma Worm is the best companion for 420. Seriously though? Entertainment? You'd need like a really big water pipe, dependent on where the terms of services have their state listing. A water pipe for the Magma Worm to really, enjoy itself, but still. That's why the worm ignored you. The aggro is on the turret. That is awesome. I'm going to take a really, really quick pause up here for a second. I want to get some water down my throat, but I will be right back. Us, we are back. And eyebrows. What are we eyebrowing about? Joint goes out, Magma Worm. Munchies, marshmallows and Magma Worm. Heavy munchies, barbecue Magma Worm. Hot boxing, whole plant and Magma Worm. I mean, you've got it pretty much set, rabbits, yeah? I hotboxed a tent once, it got so high, I could feel my eyebrows growing. It was your hair growing, or was it only your eyebrows, kittens? Just eyebrows. That's like a thing. In my old apartment, my first apartment out of uni, well, like I was in uni, but anyways, it had a Murphy bed. If you're not familiar with Murphy beds, it's like, imagine if you had a closet and you open the closet and you swung the door around and the bed would drop down, and then you've got that empty space where the bed was in that kind of closet type area. That's a Murphy bed. So you've basically got like a bed-sized shape, a bed-sized cavity in your wall that's closed up because the bed is out and the doors are closed. We used to hotbox that a lot, and that was an awful lot of fun. But that was many moons ago. I do miss that apartment though, it was really nice. It was all hardwood because the building was like super old, but it was actually kind of affordable. It's too small for 2 people though. Well, too small for 2 people and 2 cats at the same time. Although thinking about apartment sizes in Japan, is probably ridiculously large. I generally had to lie on the floor and just try to hold on to reality. That's a feeling that I dig that feeling. Damn, rabbit! I mean, true, but still, you know. Are we going for the beads ending? Do we have the beads? I don't think we have the beads, Kronos. If we get beads, we'll definitely go for that ending. But I forget how to get those to show up. Me and my most attractive friend just punching each other. Right, that's, yes, that's what I was thinking of. Completely, totally. I will endeavor, Kronos, but I make no promises. The windows will also fog up, which is what I mean. Apparently you're all very much purer than I am. And that's good, really. Somebody has to be. Wait, I activated the teleporter? When? Oh, that was for the last round. I say no so loudly when I miss the teleport portal, or the celestial portal. I mean, understandable. Yeah. I could pretend that you're pure if I, like, if you wanted me to. We were just talking about hotboxing, Hive. Lightly horny. Really, like, PG-13 horny. I used the printer and skipped on the items? What? That doesn't make any sense. The dankest horniness? Buggery. Well, I'd need to just go get that item then. Can't just leave it there. So what did we throw away to get this? Hopefully nothing important. Look at this giant Lemurian just like walking into the walls like a dope. Don't you just feel dumb, Lemurian? You sold your warhorn and said you never used egg, it's basically useless. Oh, in that case, like, well, first off, let's use egg. But I've never been a fan of warhorns, so that's perfectly okay. It's fine. Honestly, like, the Mark whatever missiles are way more useful than warhorn. It seems... Wait. Egg is my favorite movement item. But I thought that was Kronos, so... Use it to explore the levels of my first run and just... looked at it all. I don't know if I've ever actually used egg. Thank you. Oh, it's a chrono bubble. You could travel in any direction with egg, including going upwards. Well, now that is severely fancy pants. I honestly had no idea that that was a thing. But I like it a lot. Now, what I would like even more is if the teleporter would show its ass up. Maybe if we could all pretend that the teleporter was Stephen King, and then it would straight up show its ass. The duration is extended as you hit things with it. Huh. Okay. Now, this level is cool and everything, but it seems to want to kill me, and I'm not down with that. Acrid Pandemic. Inflict poison 1,000 total times. Oh, nifty. We got an unlock. I passed over the teleporter. Fudge. Were you playing Isaac earlier, or did you not change the title? I forgot to change the title, and then I thought I changed the title, and the title didn't change, so I don't know what's up with that. But no, that was from yesterday's stream. Now, where was this teleporter? Ah, there we are. Yeah, I hit the input button too quickly, because that's the thing that I like almost always do. Alright, Impykins, I really need you to just not. I know it's a big ask, but could you? Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus. Crumbs. Okay, run away. Oh, God bless it. Stupid. Bleed! Ludo, I like 100% understand the feeling, by the way. Well, yeah, like, Acrid is not particularly zippy. Trying to wrap things up with a Huntress on Monsoon, but not Monsoon, but Rainstorm. That was an inauspicious end to that run. But it was drizzle, so, you know, that's a thing. Now there's our teleporter, so that's good to know. Where are our enemies? Oh, does it? I don't know if I realized that. Kronos? That's usually my Huntwist. You. That's usually my feeling, my experience with death in this game, Ludo. Like, everything's going well, everything's going well, everything's going... Oh, I'm dead. But I imagine that's like life, too. Right? Huntress is in a pretty lousy spot pre-Artifacts edition. Interesting. What would you say is the buff for Huntress that she got with Artifacts? It's like that quote in Lahane. I'm not sure what Lahane is. Higher fire rate, lower cooldown on arrow rain. Ooh. Oh, that does sound like something that's very much up my alley. Heard about the guy who fell off a skyscraper. On his way down past each floor, he kept saying to reassure himself, so far so good, so far so good. Not dark at all. But I like that. I like it a lot. See, now that's a good example of completely dark humor. She gets the alternate primary fire, which potentially makes her one of the highest damage dealers. Huh. I have not had very much luck with Rex. I should probably try practicing more. Because Rex is such a goofy character. And I like him. But the whole, like, deal damage and then heal yourself and then deal damage to yourself to damage other people, like, it kind of does my head in. Oh, crabs! I almost walked myself right off that cliff. And that would have been foolish. And we would have deserved all the death that we got. Alright. Let's pop the top on this baby. Hello, Beetle Queen. I hope you are Genki. Please continue to be Genki. Also, don't spit on me anymore. Because that sucks. God, these effing Lemurians, I swear. What is their problem? Just because I busted up on their home and started killing everything, doesn't mean they have to be such jerks. It's like they've got some kind of castle doctrine thing going on, and that's not cool. Poor Beetle Queen is just like spitting in completely the wrong place. You goofy Gus. Old War Stealth Kit. That just kind of blows. And I don't appreciate that they saddled us with this piece of junk. Stealth Kit is useful on Engineer and Rex. Yeah? I mean, I don't feel like I've ever had any particular luck with the Stealth Kit. But that could just be me playing poorly. Please, game, give me more toys. These toys, I desire them. Be like a whole Batman thing. Where does she get those wonderful toys? Stealth Kit is pretty low on my list though, since I could just get by not being hit. Yes, Kronos. You are an inspiration to us all. Although, actually, that's kind of true. Someday, perhaps, many, many years from now, I will be able to not get hit. But that day is not today. Is there nothing to buy on this level? She says, immediately finding a box. Now I know that the teleporter is on the left side of the map from us, so we're not lost, we're just going shopping. Because I would like to go shopping just a little bit before we move on. Nope, don't need that. Well, fuss budgets. I guess they just don't want to give us anything this map. Thank you so much, Ludo, for dropping by. Good luck on your laundering. Hopefully it's money that you're laundering. But if it is clothes, I hope they get cleaned. And we hope to see you next time. Ooh, it's a Dune Strider. Oh, Dune Striders. Too sexy. Excuse me, but what the fuck? I got killed so hard they threw me out of the map. In what world did that happen? I didn't see that coming. I was taken completely by surprise. Rabbit. My sweetest rabbit. Like, not even low-key, I just love that. Alright, we're gonna try to get one more run in before the 2-hour mark goes on us. Wait, hold on a second. Why is this not letting me? Okay, so the physics of the game broke so badly that it's actually not letting me select continue. The whole world was destroyed by that death. Can I go through the... Maybe I gotta quit the menu. Okay, good. I was afraid that the game, like, full on broke. Alright, we're gonna try one more. And I'm gonna use Huntress again, because she is kind of squishy. And I have the feeling that the run will be over in 15 minutes, or will be absolutely amazing. It's gotta be like one of those two. No, not multi. Now you are a pod. And you've given us The Hellfire Tincture. Burn everything nearby, including your allies. Well, I have no allies. I mean, in this run. Ergo, burning everything seems like a pretty good idea. I want this crowbar. Kronos, I'm always burning. Now, I know there are enemies here somewhere. They're just being cowards. I hear them spawning. Thank you. I knew you would show up. Fashionably late, as always. It's because they think they're cool. Like, all the cool kids are fashionably late. It's like, nah, none of the cool kids are fashionably late. That is a lie perpetuated by people who can't keep time. I hate to say it, but it's a thing. Give me my crowbar. That's all I ever wanted. It's all I ever needed was a crowbar in my life. Words are very unnecessary. We'll just hit him with a crowbar, basically. See, that's the power of the crowbar. Once you get like your levels up high enough that you can actually just hit the concept of words. That's not something that they teach you in school. I don't want an ocular HUD, Mom. They're icky. Alright, teleporter's off to our left. Healing drone. I'm not doing healing this run. We're just gonna shoot for the stars. And if we miss, we'll land on the moon. And we'll fight moon Nazis. Fucking moon Nazis. Did we not activate this? Thank you. Vagrant. It would be the Vagrant. Oh, jeepers. Oh, gosh. Oh, darn. That's normal spicy for me. I just hold back. Well, we appreciate your spiciness. Ah! Fine. Hive, I'm gonna guess that's... You, perhaps, are no longer allowed to play guitar seated? Although I don't know why that would be. Did the chair break, or... Yeah, Rabbit, if you ever want to drop a little bit of spice into chat, I mean, I think that I trust you to know, like, where lines might be. You've got a pretty solid head on your shoulders. It sure is me, and I'm taking a break from guitar somehow. Oh, taking a break from guitar tomorrow. Let's see, we got a little bit of extra time here. I know where lines are, but I also know TOS guidelines. And see, this is why I feel like we can trust you. because you've got sense on your shoulders. Now, what does pestilence actually do? Although I guess we haven't picked it up yet, so we're not gonna know. Bugger. The what? It's just I keep on slipping into bad posture and putting too much pressure on my left thumb. I mean, I don't quite understand the A to B there, but it sounds like it sucks. As Rex, kill a claimed Dune Strider on abandoned aqueduct by throwing it into a pit. As Loader, land a charged gauntlet at 300 miles per hour or higher. That sounds pretty tough. As Acrid, inflict 1,000 poison total times, but it doesn't tell us what that does. That kind of sucks. And we don't have any new stories unlocked here. God, happiest mask. The Acrid one gives an alternate slam. Huh. Okay. Is it good? I mean, the slam that they've got right now is pretty solid on, to be honest, but oh, there you go. Yeah, 7% chance to spawn a ghost of the killed enemy with 1,500% damage? Doesn't poison, but cuts down cooldown per enemy hit. Huh. That's interesting. The base cooldown is higher though, so it's all about when you use it. Have to think about that. I don't know if that's quite something that I would want to play around with too much. But I could try it out just to see how it feels. Alright. An ignominious end, unfortunately, to that run. I personally stick with the default slam since DOT damage is powerful. It does seem really powerful. I mean, I think a lot of the issues that I have are really just issues between couch and console. Like, I need to up my own skill. I don't really think it's an issue with the game itself being unfair. I'm just not great. But that does bring us pretty close to the 2-hour point. And I don't know where those 2 hours went. They just like, poof, and they were done. They just were gone. I just didn't even notice them. They flew out of my hands. Which is actually really nice. This was a fantastic stream tonight. I always appreciate all of y'all showing up. I'm not throwing favorites on anybody, but you're all just very valuable members of chat to me. And yeah, like I don't really know what else to say beyond that. As far as schedules, what is Sunday? Is Sunday... Are we doing Little Big Planet 3 on Sunday? Or are we doing Dreams on Sunday? Like, I honest to God don't remember what we did last week. You are all equally favorites. I'm not gonna... How could I choose amongst my children? I couldn't do it. I don't know how I would. Well, as soon as I figure out what we did last week, this Sunday will be the opposite of that. Next week, I really do want to try to get some Anarcute in. I didn't think that I would have, like, the mental acuity to do it tonight. And I certainly didn't have it last night. But I do want to try to wrap that game up because I think we're getting pretty close to the end, maybe. Instead of Devil's Rejects, it's a Squirrel's Favorites. See, I wouldn't reject any, y'all. I couldn't do it. I think it's Dreams. Okay, then I guess... I remember because I felt sad for not having something ready last Sunday. There you go. You're right. Kronos, you're 100% right. Because you'd lost a bunch of progress and you couldn't get it done in time. Now I remember. But that does bring us to the end. So, from me, Risco, here in Osaka, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you, arigato, arigato ryota, sayonara, see you. Holy shit, wait, hold on a second. Kazi's doing a stream. We're gonna raid Kazi. Right. Okay, so for real this time, from me, Risco, here in Osaka, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you, arigato, arigato ryota, sayonara, see you, and ciao.